These latest signs of trouble between China and the U.S. include fears about its slow-burning global growth, expanding enforcement heavily elections falling for 6 days in a row. Meanwhile, investors poured on the Treasury bonds, which are considered safe assets, and the interest rate on government debt fell. February earnings news. The Dow plunged 757 points, the Nasdaq down 270. This is NPR.
In Central Florida news, 2 people were bitten by sharks at a Volusia County beach over the weekend. And 7's Matthew Petty has the details.
Police have been a bit psychiatrists said a 43-year-old woman was bitten on the left hand and wrist after he seen a victim Saturday afternoon. A Showtime resident from Glendale County just now for a foot. The woman received stitches and the man was treated at the city, but neither of them was prison. It's not known what kind of sharks bit the two friends. According to the University of Florida International Shark Center, there have been 17 suspected shark bites and 4 of us so far this year. Matthew Petty, 90.7 News.
Floridians are reacting with shock to 2 mass shootings over the weekend in Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas. Journalist Melissa Ross, who hosts the Florida Roundup and First Coast Connect at WJCT, grew up in Dayton. She says she woke up to text on Sunday from her parents and her brother who still lived there, checking on family and friends' safety.
I have memories of as a teenager and a young adult going and hanging out at bars and clubs and restaurants in the Oregon district. That's just sort of a rite of passage for people that come of age in that community. And so it's just sad. It's just really, really ominous to think about that happy little block, that little historic area being the site of so much pain and horror.
Ross says that Dayton is like a lot of Midwestern communities that have seen the loss of their manufacturing base and other challenges. She says the people there have been through a lot, but they're tough, and they do what they can to help each other out. 9 people were killed in the shooting on early Sunday morning in Dayton. More than 20 people were killed in the shooting at a Walmart in El Paso less than 24 hours earlier.
Support for NPR comes from NPR sources. Other contributors include Pilgrims, creators of ProQuest One Academic, unifying journals, ebooks, videos, and dissertations across disciplines in one mobile-enabled interface. ProQuest.com/go/NPR.
Well, let's take a look at the traffic update sponsored by Don Miller Sports Subaru. Congestion continues I-4 eastbound Sand Lake Road to John Young Parkway, a 17-minute delay. Also I-4 westbound Sand Lake to State Road 535, a 20-minute delay in that area. It's 5:06.
It's All Things Considered from NPR News. I'm Audie Cornish and I'm Ari Shapiro. We are learning more about the gunman who killed 9 people and wounded dozens more in Dayton, Ohio early Sunday morning before being killed by police. So far, authorities have been reluctant to talk about motive for the shooter. The young man's former classmates say they saw troubling signs of his obsession with killing and death going back years. NPR's Joel Rose is in Dayton and joins us now. Joel. Hey, what have you been able to learn about the gunman today?
His name was Connor Bess. He was 24 years old from Bellbrook, Ohio, which is a leafy suburb south of Dayton. And as we've seen before in cases like this, different people have incredibly different impressions of him. I talked to a few employees at a local gas station where he had worked for several years, and they described him as a regular kid, a nice guy. A young woman who worked alongside him said she was very upset. She considered him a friend. But people who went to high school with him say they saw red flags years ago. They say it is well known that he was suspended from school during his junior year in 2012 for making lists of students that he said he wanted to kill and to rape.
You talked to some of the students who went to school with him. What did they tell you?
I talked to a couple of Bellbrook high school graduates outside of Popular Local Restaurant that is about a mile from Gunman's house. And I talked to 2 young women who said they were in 9th grade when Betts was a senior in high school. Their names are Shay Scout and Bryce Henry. Scout speaks first.
My brother called me the other day and said that someone was from Bellbrook that had, done the shootings and everything. Before his name was released, I said to him, I bet it was Connor Bess. If anybody's gonna hurt somebody, it's gonna be this guy. Yeah, like he came off that way. He had threatened it to numerous people. He was in the theater program, and there's a lot of people that were in the theater program that I knew, and they would talk about this guy made all of the women in there scared.
In fact, Shay Stout says her older sister was one of the girls on that rape list.
And what did her sister do?
Well, she says both she and her sister were very upset. Stout says she tried to avoid bets in high school, that there was something eerie in her words about him.
Everyone knew at some point something was going to happen, and so it kind of seemed like the school didn't really take it very seriously. I mean, he was removed from school, but he was able to come back.
And so what do local police and school officials say about that?
Well, school officials would only acknowledge that he attended Bellbrook High School and graduated in 2013. And by the way, that he was an active member in the drama club. But they have not confirmed that he was suspended. They say they can't release his disciplinary record or any of his school records, citing state privacy laws. Local police in the school's jurisdiction also need to comment on whether they conducted an investigation when he was under 18. And in response to email questions, they sent a copy of the state law governing juvenile records and expungement, but nothing else.
There was a little dropout in the line. I just want to clarify that local police in the school's jurisdiction declined to comment on whether they did an investigation when he was a minor. What else can you tell us about the investigation that Dayton police are now conducting into that shooting early Sunday morning?
Right. Well, the investigation is ongoing. The Dayton Police Chief Richard Beal said that investigators are looking at everything. He said the shooter did not have much interaction with law enforcement as an adult, except for a couple of minor traffic violations. Beal was asked about the allegations of the rape and kill lists from 2012, and he cautioned against jumping to conclusions so early in the investigation.
I'm a little bit reluctant, even if there's such evidence, to interpret it 10 years later as somehow this is indicative of what happened yesterday. Taking pieces of evidence and coming to a conclusion about its significance creates mistakes.
Beal said investigators are, quote, not close enough, unquote, to establishing a motive for the shooting over the weekend. He said investigators haven't even established that the shooter was targeting his own sister. She was out with her brother that night, and at some point they separated. Beal was asked how it could have been an accident that she died in the attack. He said he didn't know, and that we may never know.
That's NPR's Joel Rose speaking with us from Dayton, Ohio. Thanks, Joel.
You're welcome, Mark.
Joining us now is Ohio State Senator Peggy Rayner. She's a Republican in her district, Ohio's 6th neighbors. Dayton, welcome to the program.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Today we heard the president give a variety of reasons and factors he thinks contributed to the violence this past weekend, including violent video games. Did you agree with anything you heard?
Well, I didn't have an opportunity to actually hear the president's comment. I know that everyone's scratching their heads trying to figure out what's going on, what's causing this, and I don't think it's any one issue. It's a combination of a whole lot of things. Video games may play a small role in that, but I think it's really kind of something no one can really answer at this point.
I want to move on to the Ohio Senate then. Democrats have called for laws on universal background checks on gun purchases, also a red flag law to restrict firearms access for people who are perceived as a threat. Would you support any of this legislation that is up from the minority in your state?
Yeah, I think it's really unfortunate that this is broken down into a partisan issue that, I'm personally embarrassed that it has been up to the Democrats alone to be calling for some of these very common sense, simple solutions. They don't do anything to violate anyone's Second Amendment rights. They just are things that potentially have the possibility of keeping guns out of the hands of the wrong person at the wrong time.
But can I jump in?
We can all support that.
You say you're personally embarrassed. You once earned the endorsement of the Buckeye Firearms Association. And currently, your state doesn't have any requirements for background checks on private sales, right? There aren't limits on the number of firearms a person can buy at once. What is the sense about a potential political shift?
Well, I'm hoping that one takes place, frankly. I think every time we have one of these shootings, people say maybe this is going to be the turning point. Maybe this is the time that people are going to stand up and do something about it. And, a week later, it's another city, another killing, different group of kids, or whoever it is.
Message from John Lane, Nana.
What do you think are some of the obstacles for your party in signing on to this kind of legislation?
I really don't know. I think just over the years it sort of has built up to being, if you're a Republican, you're supposed to oppose gun facing laws, and if you're a Democrat, you're supposed to support them. I mean, that's just wrong. We're all in this together, and it's time that we start looking for solutions together. And I'm certainly standing ready to do that. I've been meeting with some of my Democrat colleagues today, talking to some of my Republican colleagues, and saying, hey, let's work together and come up with some legislation that's going to actually help end this.
What are you hearing from your Republican colleagues?
I'm hearing more interest, frankly, than I have in the past. No strong commitments, but we're 24 hours out right now, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly what legislation has a good chance of making it through the Ohio Senate. And so it's early, but I am sensing some intense interest. It's always, I've noticed that it's one of the things that when incidents first happen, that everyone's just, well, now is not the time to talk about it, We haven't even buried these people. Let's get into the politics later. We've got to quit thinking of this as the politics of it and start thinking about what we are doing as a nation, as individual states, to turn this around. And that's the conversation that I'm hoping I'm going to be having with my colleagues in the next few weeks.
What are you hearing from your constituents?
It's very mixed. It seems to be falling right down the usual party lines, although I do have to say I have heard from a number of Republicans, good for you, go for it, please, we're with you, it's about time. So I'm encouraged by that, and we'll just see what the week holds.
That was my next question, whether you're taking a political risk. I mean, going out and saying I'm embarrassed by what my party's done on this, what that means to you.
Well, I don't think it's a political risk. Frankly, I'm not concerned about my next election. I'm firmly in the way. I'm not going anywhere anyway. But it's just time for all of us to stand up. And I've got to start with myself. I can't be responsible for other people, but I'm going to stand up.
Ohio State Senator and Republican Peggy Rayner, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We're taking some time in the show today to remember a few of the victims from this weekend's two mass shootings. Derek Fudge was in Dayton for a family reunion. The 57-year-old was out Saturday with his son and his soon-to-be daughter-in-law when he was shot. His younger sister, Tyler Southall, told the local TV station WDTN that Fudge died in his son's arms. She said she was grateful to know he was with his son.
That's his only son. He loves his son. But it's so sad that his son was with him because his son, there's that survivor guilt. There's that he was in my arms when he took his last breath. Devastation. But so you can't unsee that, undo that.
Family members told several news outlets that Fudge loved dogs. He had a soft spot for picking up strays and nursing them back to health. Derek Fudge is survived by his son, a granddaughter, 5 siblings, and extended family. His niece told NPR he also left behind a dog who he loved dearly. Fudge is one of 9 people who died in the shooting in Dayton.